The Bundestag election is on February 23rd, and you will help decide which representatives will sit in the Bundestag in the future. The Bundestag, the Parliament of the Federal Republic of Germany, is the heart of our democracy. In the future, 630 members will sit here and make important decisions. They elect the Federal Chancellor, for example, and oversee the government. The members of Parliament pass laws for all of Germany. They also decide on how the money from the federal budget is spent. All those who possess German citizenship, are at least 18 years old on election day, and have lived in Germany for at least 3 months are eligible to vote. Germans living abroad can also participate in voting. If you are eligible to vote, you will receive a voting notification a few weeks before the federal election. The letter states when and where you can vote or how to apply for postal voting. Due to the tight deadlines, you should apply for postal voting as quickly as possible this time. You have 2 votes in the federal election, the first vote and the second vote. With the first vote, you choose a person to represent your electoral district in the Bundestag. With the second vote, you choose the state list of candidates of a given party. The parties of each federal state usually put together a list of candidates. The second vote is particularly important, as with it you decide how many representatives a party is allowed to send to the Bundestag. You do not elect the Federal Chancellor directly. The members of Parliament do. After the election, they choose a person as Federal Chancellor who can gather an absolute majority. Only parties that receive at least 5% of the second votes nationwide are allowed to enter the Bundestag. This rule is meant to prevent too many small parties from entering the Bundestag, and thereby making it difficult to form majorities. There are 2 exceptions. First, if a party wins at least 3 constituencies with the first votes, or second, the 5% threshold does not apply to parties representing recognised national minorities. On February 23rd, all polling stations are open from 8 in the morning to 6 in the evening. Bring your identity card or passport to vote, and preferably also your election notification. You can also cast your vote by mail before election day. How to apply for postal voting is stated in your election notification. More information about the Bundestag election can be found at www.bpb.de and the online offerings of the State Centres for Political Education. And don't forget, you are part of our democracy. Your vote counts.